Hi, this is Angel Jones. I love great conversations where life's journey is communicated not only through words, but tones and emotions. Explosive expressions that allow you to feel what they felt and learned. A fool learns only from his own mistake, while the wise learn from their own and from those others have made. Thanks for being here with us. Good night, Kelly Lynn Adams. How are you going tonight?
Good. How are you?
Hey, I'm really glad to have you. Let's do this. Let's have fun. Let's 1,509 conversations in 3 months. What say ye? So tell me, which of your talents is responsible for us meeting?
I think it's just me being on social media and always looking for opportunities for me and my business.
Interesting. Tell us about your business.
So my business is basically, it's called Kelly Lynn Adams International, and I'm a strategist, business coach, motivational speaker, and author. So I do a lot.
You definitely do a lot. Tell me about the Pink Manifesto. Did I get it?
Yes. So basically that's really helping. I specifically work with women who are still in their 9 to 5s and building a side business on the side. So basically it's just a little guide for them to kind of keep sanity within their lives. And it just keeps them grounded.
So you have a passion for helping women.
I do.
Interesting. Where did that come from?
I think it came from, ever since I was a child, I basically, line up my stuffed animals and teach them and pretend I was like a teacher and just, speak to them. And also I had a very entrepreneurial business mind at a very young age. So I was selling anything I could. I remember when I was like, 6, 7, 8 years old. So I think it just stems from, as a child, just always knowing that I had this deep purpose.
Why will you continue to repeat the skill of helping women?
Why would I repeat this skill? I mean, because I think women who are still in 9 to 5s, I mean, they definitely need this, right? There's so many women right now that are juggling 1, 2, 3 things, whether it be family, another career, a side business, and people need to find their passion. So that's why I do what I do.
Share with us what is one thing you've done consistently over the past 3 years, Kelly Lynn.
One thing I've done consistently is really work on my mindset. So wherever I am, whether it's, training my mind, training my spirituality. So it's just always really working on my mindset, working on my spirituality. So I guess it's, self-development, self-growth.
How does it make you feel?
Awesome. It makes me feel that, every level I keep rising. There's always going to be challenges and positive and negative aspects, but as long as you're willing, committed, dedicated, and putting in the hard work and are passionate, that you can make anything happen.
Why would you suggest someone do what you've done, where it comes to, having that meditation, that place where you're solid?
I definitely think it's really important. I mean, I don't think everyone's going to, be on the same journey as I am, but I think in today's world, it's so noisy out there that you kind of have to resort to something that, fills you up, keeps you grounded, believe in some kind of higher power being, whatever that is for you, to really, achieve your goals and what you want to do.
Tell us about the Making Moves podcast.
Yeah. So the Making Moves podcast, I have a co-host, and really a podcast is for, the women who are still in the 9 to 5, the transitioners that have already made the leap. And it's really, inspirational, bite-sized business nuggets. And we interview some, top industry leaders, top influencers. And it's really like commuter candy for the typical person that is working. And, we just launched the podcast recently. And so far it's been a huge hit.
Commuter candy. It's the first time I've heard that. All right. Let's switch gears for a bit now. Let me invite you into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm Caribbean water. Kelly, what is your earliest childhood memory?
I actually would say as a child, I was on the beaches. So I remember every summer my parents would take me to the beaches, and I would just, time would just stop. I would just play in the sand and just relax and just be, free and, playing with my friends. And I would say that's like the earliest memory I have.
How old do you think you were?
Definitely like 2 or 3.
Interesting. Why do you think this memory is so clear?
I think it's so clear because it reminds me of, just being in your authentic power, just being free, just being who you are. And I think that's everyone should be that way. And I think we all ultimately are, to the core of someone, of a being, of who you are. But then it kind of gets masked, right? We learn things from society, we learn things from our parents, our teachers, and we kind of sometimes forget who we really, really are. And we kind of get, not dragged down, but in these mundane daily schedules that we kind of lose ourselves sometimes.
Well, I'll tell you something, Kelly. You were definitely going pretty fast until you heard that Caribbean water. And you did
slow down.
You did slow down, quite a bit. Pretty relaxing, actually, it seems. I'm glad that you exist in that freedom. It seems as though that is why you're driving as an entrepreneur, right? So that you can exist in that freedom. And that is why I'm guessing you suggest that other women do exist in that as well. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I just think women have come so far, even from my grandmothers and mothers and great grandmothers' time, where we've come so far in such a short period of time that we're expected to juggle so many things, and we're in such a different century and different age that women are expected to do a lot and do everything at once, that I think we have to kind of stop and relax and just see how far we have come, and then really look at, okay, where's the next generation? Where do we want the next generation to go? And really be a role model for that next generation.
Totally agree. Hey, my wife got sick, and I'll tell you, I saw the reality of what a woman could do. I was complaining all the way through, and she's an entrepreneur as well, and it's pretty awesome what a woman could do compared to a man. Hey, if we fast forward to when you were 12, what was your favorite song?
Oh my, I think it was anything Madonna. Anything Madonna, I think I was a big Madonna fan back then, and still am, but I was always like, dressing up as Madonna, like, pretending I was her, lip singing. So yeah, anything Madonna.
Hey, choose one Madonna song. We'll have that in there.
Material Girl, I guess. All
right, there we go.
Because I love money.
There we go. Hey, we've arrived at our destination, but before we get off of this time machine, there's a small declaration.
Not yet.
All right.
No.
Are you married?
No.
Do you have children?
No.
Do you believe in God?
Yes.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
Yes.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
No.
How about 3 hours a week?
2 hours. So no.
How about screen time?
Yes.
All right. Hey, it's been a great pleasure, Kelly. Before you leave, is there anything you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
Yeah, I just think the final words of wisdom is that I feel that you can be, do, and have whatever you want in this lifetime. So you're never too old. It's never too late. You haven't missed anything. You can start right now where you are and really, really seize the day. Life is short. We're not promised tomorrow. So go after your dreams, and that's it.
Love it. Kelly Lynn Adams, thank you for being on 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
Thank you so much for having me.
Amazing audience. Before you leave, there's one person I'd like to introduce you to, Amanda Jones. She is my wife, and her passion is to educate, encourage, and empower.
Hi, I'm Amanda Jones, and I'm a registered nurse. Do you or someone you know have diabetes? According to the International Diabetes Federation, in 2015 worldwide, 415 million people were living with diabetes. Just as that figure is overwhelming, so too can the effects of diabetes be. So, to help simplify diabetes for both adult and child, I've used rhymes in my books, The ABCs of Diabetes for Children and Poems for Patients, A Focus on Diabetes. At its simplest, rhymes help us to remember. If you, a child or friend, want an easy, reader-friendly way to know about diabetes, then get a copy of these books. For more details, you can go to poemsbyaj.com. That's poemsbyaj.com.